Okay, 1, 2, 3, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Hey guys, M13 here, and I'm on my way to work, but I had a bit of an epiphany, possibly, last night when I was in bed. I was talking to a friend of mine who's on this carnivore diet. So he only eats meat. And here's the thing, the health benefits he's getting from it are huge. And this is a personal friend of mine. I've known him for, 15 years. No. Maybe around minimum 10 years, 10 to 15. Anyways, so I'm getting this first-hand information from him. He's in his 60s. He's ripped. He's in better shape than me. He's in his 60s, and one of the craziest things is he's been wearing glasses since he was a teenager, and he's his prescription is strong, so it's not a little thing. He's without glasses, he can't read a whiteboard, he can't see someone's face to tell who they are. But since going carnivore, his eyes have improved to the point where he doesn't need his glasses anymore. Like, he can see, his eyes, after 40 years of not being able to see, healed themselves. So that's huge. But here's the thing, you also hear these kinds of stories from vegetarians. Like, there are people who become vegetarian, and then they're on Facebook. People don't tell everyone they're vegetarian because they're bragging about, okay, let's go back. I don't believe that the majority of people are telling everyone they're a vegetarian because they're trying to show off or something. I believe they're doing it because it actually helps their life in a positive way, and they're excited about it, so they want to share it with other people. They want other people to feel the positive effects. Like, it doesn't cost them any money to help other people, so why not do it? So on the one hand, you have people that become full vegans or vegetarians and their health improves. Usually it's things like the skin, like if people with eczema, if they have skin rashes and skin problems, if they become a vegetarian, their skin improves. And then but the same thing happens when you become a carnivore. So something's not adding up, right? And it's funny because the vegans tell you that meat is poison. And oddly enough, I find this a bit strange personally, the carnivores tell you that all vegetables and fruits are poison. It's like, okay, that's something I've never really heard before in my life, and I've heard a lot. So it's just so weird that both groups have the exact opposite stance. They both believe that the other group's food is poison, but both groups, I truly believe, I know. I'm going to say I know. I don't believe all the vegetarians in the world that talk about their health improving when they become vegetarians are lying. And I really don't believe the carnivores are either. I've talked, and I have friends who are vegetarians, I have friends who are carnivores, and both groups are adamant, and I believe them, that their health has improved. So I was thinking about this because it's a bit of it's a bit, forget it. I'm not going to find that word. Somebody else can write it for me. So they're both saying opposite things, but both seem to be true. So then I had this is the epiphany part. I thought to myself, okay, maybe the problem isn't meat. Maybe the problem isn't vegetables or carbs. Maybe the problem is eating them both at the same time. Because as we already know, and this is common knowledge, you digest vegetables and carbs differently than you digest meat. Like, it's a different process. That's why carnivore animals have a completely different digestive system to herbivore animals. And omnivores, in theory, can eat either or, but if they're eating them both at the same time, doesn't that mean one or the other is going to be poisoning them? Because the way it works with meat is, meat needs to be digested quickly and pass through the body. So, meat gets digested by the body, or meat digested by a carnivore I don't know the specifics, but I'm assuming it's between 2 to 4 times quicker than the food by an herbivore. Because herbivores, they have like 2 stomachs, and their intestine is double or triple the length of a carnivore. And you know what? Off topic, but on topic. Everyone's always told me that humans have the digestive tract of a herbivore. If you Google the length of a herbivore's digestive tract in comparison to their body, and the length of a digestive tract for a carnivore in relation to their body, we actually have a carnivore's digestive tract. So I'm actually leaning a bit more towards, like, my whole life I kind of believe that, yeah, it makes sense that vegetarians are having a healthier diet. But then the whole digestive tract thing kind of threw me for a loop. I was surprised by that. Because it's funny, if you simply Google, do humans have the digestive tract of a herbivore or omnivore? Google will say herbivore. But then if you Google what is the length of a human digestive tract in comparison to its body, it'll tell you it's 5 times the length. Our digestive tract is 5 times longer than our body, 20 feet. A cat's digestive tract is 4 times longer than its body, and a dog's is 6 times longer than its body. So with relation just to that, and it's only one factor, but it's a big one, we fit right in between cats and dogs on the carnivore scale. And then herbivores, like cows and shit, their digestive tract is like 14 times the length of their body. It's a big difference. And of course, it's starting to rain on me, because it's always starting to rain on me in my I think my last 3 vlogs in a row, it started to rain like halfway through my videos, and then I get off the scooter and struggle with my raincoat. You've seen me do it on YouTube, and on my last Patreon video, I had the same problem. So, okay, I'm just checking. I'm doing okay for time. I left my house early so I can make this video for you guys on my way to work and not be rushed for work. So yeah, I think that's really interesting. So I haven't had time to look. I Googled it quickly, like eating separate, something like, and I found like very little information, and the one bit of information I found took me to a website where they wanted you to pay money to get like a diet plan. So like that's all that I found. So, you know, it might be a relatively new theory. I'm not so deluded as to think I invented this idea. I'm sure it's already out there, but it doesn't seem to be out there in much force. And imagine if meat is good for you and vegetables and carbs are also good for you, but only when eaten separately, then that means that if a person were to adjust their diet so that Mondays they ate meat only, meat for breakfast, meat for lunch, meat for dinner, just meat, just steaks and sausages for the whole day. And then on Tuesday, vegetarian, just, you know, breads and vegetables and whatever. In theory, this person might be healthier than either a vegetarian or a carnivore, because, and of course, vegetarians and carnivores are both going to hate what I'm saying, because both of them are going to say, no. The vegetarians are going to say meat is bad for you, it's cancerous and toxic, and then the carnivores are going to say the exact same thing, except about vegetarians. There we go. I got the yellow light. Yeah, so that light takes forever. So yeah, but obviously they can't both be entirely correct, because so maybe like when you eat a burger has a big chunk of meat in the middle, and it could be like, if it's a high quality burger, it could be good meat, and then it's with good bread and good vegetables. But the problem is that the meat, maybe if your body's digesting the bread and the vegetables, it's digesting it really slowly. And if the meat is mixed in with it, then that's too slowly. And then the meat is inside your body long enough to become toxic, become like rotten meat. And obviously, it doesn't make you completely sick, otherwise you'd get sick every time you ate a burger. But it's bad enough to do some damage, you know? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you eat a giant salad, a giant like chicken Caesar salad, and the opposite happens. Because of the chicken, your body passes it through really quickly. So you get a little bit of nutrition from the chicken, but all the nutrition from the vegetables and stuff in the salad are lost, because it goes through your body too quick for it to digest it. So in either case, you could see how if that's what's happening. So that's my theory. My theory is that maybe carnivores and vegans are both right, but it's not the fact. Yeah, I already explained it. I'm not going to re-explain it. So, ideas, opinions, anyone have a better idea, more detailed, more information on this topic? Like I said, I thought of it last night as I was going to bed, and then I Googled it a little bit this morning on my before work, and then so that's my theory. My theory is this: the dinosaur is thin at one end, thick in the middle, and then thin at the other end. That is my theory, which belongs to me, and you cannot have it. Fuck me. Just saw that my camera stopped recording at some point in the video. Hopefully I got enough of it. That sucks though. I guess I'm going to add in some different footage. I think the video is worth recording, so I'll just add in some different footage once the camera dies.